Hi there, Alana Eyolfson here with Keller Williams Realty Boise. I am excited to share with you the statistics for the Boise real estate market, specifically the Ada County resale market for January 2021. So let's get started. Here's a 180-degree overview. The average sales price in Ada County continues to increase up to $400 and almost $34,000, up 1.5% year over year. Inventory. The inventory, we saw an increase, thank goodness, for the first time in 7 months. We have 114 active listings for sale, still down year over year, 70%, but at least we're trending upwards in the right direction. And the average sales price went down just a couple $1,000s to almost $657,000. So let's break it down. I'm actually going to do a screen share so you can see the market dynamics that overview that I use to get these numbers for you. So here is so it's the market dynamics for Ada County, which is the main county that I service, mostly Ada County and Canyon County for January 2021. So let's take a look here. So the average home price here, you can see on the bottom left-hand corner, we've got the average sold historical price for the last 10 years. So we're up to $430, almost $34,000. Last year we ended at $427 as the average price, which was almost 18% increase year over year. And so we're starting January strong with almost a 1.5, almost 2% increase. The average price, is reflective of some of the same things that we talked about last time, which is the low inventory, low interest rates, and then people continuing to move here to Boise is, kind of driving that. The inventory increase is kind of noted here when we look at the market trends for the last 12 months for closed, pending, and active listings. So last month we saw inventory, there was 85 active listings. Now we're up 114. So we can see over the past 7 months, that's the first time that inventory has kind of gone up in the right direction. So the inventory increase, it's still down year over year. So if we looked at January of last year, there was 374 homes for sale, but at least it's kind of going in the right direction here. So a lot of that, kind of like we talked about last year, with even though there was a lot of things that are not seasonality, that are impacting our market right now, like the pandemic, the election, the people continuing to move here. Those are all impacting our market, obviously. But normally we do see, like, there is seasonality to real estate as well, like we've talked about last time. And so you would kind of expect that December would be a lower time of the year. And so the fact that, even in January, we're starting to see an uptick is a really good sign kind of going into spring. I've noticed, day over day that we're starting to see more listings come onto the market. So I'm hoping that that's going to continue into the spring to help our buyers, because we've definitely got a backlog of buyers that are wanting to buy. And so obviously that's going to help them with that inventory. So the other thing is the average list price. So down here, the list price that we see, average of $656,000. It was down just a couple $1,000s from last time, which could just be due to, with kind of the low amount of activity in the market, just a little bit of just the way that the numbers work out there. So not really seeing that as a sign of anything other than just, not a lot of active or closed sales. So if you look at the closed sales, there was 365 closed sales in January. So it starts to kind of skew the numbers a little bit. But one of the things that I do when I talk to folks, when I'm doing a consultation, a buyer consultation, I always go through these these numbers with them and whatever month we're in, just to give them a really good sense of what's happening in the market. And so what you'll be able to see, just kind of going back to inventory for a second, is the number of months of inventory. This is a really important here, kind of getting back to that. Up to $400,000, you can see it's broken down by price point here, but up to $400,000, there is less than 0.1 months of inventory in the market. So that's about 3 days worth of inventory. And as we've talked about in previous videos, when we talk about a balanced market where it's not a buyer's market or a seller's market, we usually say there's like 4 to 6 months worth of inventory in that kind of a scenario. And so to have 3 days worth of inventory, we're still like very significantly low. So it's still a very significant seller's market. In fact, we're telling people, we're still continuing to say that there's never been a better time to sell. You're going to get record high prices, and you're going to, definitely be able to get the terms that you're looking for, most likely as a seller. So that being said, as we've talked about in previous videos, it's still never been more important to have a trusted advisor help you get through that process, because although you can certainly sell in this market, as a for sale by owner, having a trusted advisor to help you will definitely net you the most money and give you the highest probability of actually getting through to a successful close, because there's just, we always say there's, about 100 things that can go wrong during a transaction. And in this market more than ever, it sounds great and wonderful, to think that, you're going to be getting multiple offers, and it is great. But as a for sale by owner, it's very, it's very challenging to kind of navigate through all of those offers. So even for the trusted professionals, when you're getting what we're seeing in this market, anywhere from, 20, 30 offers on a single home, it's definitely challenging to kind of wade through all that and really get to what is overall the best offer, because the highest price isn't always necessarily actually the strongest offer. Because, for example, if you're a first-time home buyer and you're trying to offer, $400,000 for a home that's only going to appraise for $300,000, unless you have that $100,000 difference to come to the table with, if it appraises low, then that $400,000 offer doesn't really do you any good. So there's just a lot of things to consider. And again, it's more important than ever to have a professional kind of navigate through that for you. So that being said, we are asking our, every time we talk to past clients, current clients, potential friends and family, if you are thinking about selling right now, there's still never been a better time. I'd love to help you. If you want to reach out to me, we can do a CMA for you, a comparative market analysis, to see exactly, what your home's looking like in relation to other homes, and help navigate you through that process. And also, if you need to buy a place, or if you're, still living in this, want to move into the same area, then we can help you on the buy side as well. We've never had a person go homeless. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to help you. And if there's anything I can do, let me know. Thanks for watching this video, and have a great day.